Hello there.
Well, hello to you. I'm Lawrence, and I welcome you to this pretty modest channel. Today we are going to deep dive into Bãhubali the beginning. This is the very first time I watch an entire film, an entire Indian film for your entertainment and also mine on this channel on YouTube. I have never watched this film before. I have watched the trailer a few years ago in 2015, maybe 16. I believe I made also a film trailer reaction to it, which I enjoyed to do. Very well made. So today the day has come to watch the entire film, and I do know that the film has got a running time of almost 3 hours. Whoa. So I really do hope that the film is going to entertain me as much as this film has entertained a lot of Indian people and non-Indian people alike. So what else can I add more to this aside? Let's watch this. Okay, this is a very long list of acknowledgements, I have to say. I'm not used to this long acknowledgement section before the movie starts. I'm used to see always trailers and ads in theater, I mean. So, let's start this experience, watching experience. Bãhubali, the beginning. I had to make sure the subtitles are in, because this is in original language, or one of the dialect, Indian dialect. Nice tune. Kuntala Kingdom. The Bandit's Fort. Is she hurt? Looks like so. Oh yeah, she is. What happened? I believe she's running away from someone. There they are. Whoa. She can't fight. Oh, careful! Catch it. Yeah. Nice looking effect. Or should I say, effects. Mahendra Bãhubali ko jeena hoga. Mahendra Bãhubali. Did she die? What are you waiting for, indeed? Get the baby and the woman. Don't forget the woman! What about the woman? Huh? Couldn't he save both? Yeah, she was a warrior, dying by saving her child.
ये मेरा बेटा है।
No way.
बच्चे को मेरी गोदी में गंगा
She's
मैया
giving
ने डाला
up the
है।
baby.
जो मेरी बात नहीं मानेगा, मैं उसकी गर्दन पांव तले कुचल दूंगी। क्या देख रहे हो? बंद कर दो।
Yeah, okay. Better not to argue with her in regards to this topic.
ऊपर भूत प्रेत रहते हैं, बच्चों को चीर फाड़ के खा जाएंगे।
मैं ऊपर जाऊंगा माँ।
फिर से वही बात।
Ghosts? Demons? Up there? Well, I suppose she has to tell him anything in order to scare him not to go up there.
मेरा राजा बेटा फिर से नहीं
But
जाएगा
it
ना?
seems that he's not that afraid at all. He isn't. And now he has become a man. What does that tell you? If you have a goal, go for it.
इस बार भी फिर से गिरेगा।
Not this time, maybe. This time he will be succeeding. By jumping? Fly, Bãhubali, fly! Oh! Ooh, almost. Shiva. I have no idea what Indian dialect this is.
सांगा।
क्या?
अरे ओ फूल तुमने कहाँ रखा?
Yeah.
ना शिव नहीं मानेंगे।
No way.
जिसने मन्नत मानी है उसी को पूरी करनी होगी और चल के पूरी करनी होगी।
Okay.
स्वामी शिव के मन में क्या चल रहा है वो हम क्या जाने।
How is it pronounced? Sage or Sage? The name of the bearded man, old man.
अब क्या करने जा रहा है?
What is he doing?
नरक में जाएगा।
Blasphemy! Stop it! Wait for it. Celestial, which makes his head shine with those soft waves, and his forehead shining like a brilliant fire, and the crescent of moon. It's too quick. Woo. Subtitles goes on too quickly. This is the Indian Hercules, the man with the strong arms. How much does this thing weight? I suppose pretty much.
अपने शिव को 1000 बार नहीं, अब हर घड़ी नहलाओ, अब तो खुश हो ना?
Okay. That's a neat idea. Let's dance to it. Oh, what's that? A mask. He's an artist too. Who's this beautiful butterfly? It has to be a dream. Oh, the winter has come. Ooh, the bad guys again.
Hey! Look!
Do not fear, girl. Bãhubali is here. What? Wow. Okay, this is surprising. Ooh. Now. Now I see. Was that a trap? Yeah, it was a trap. I love to see a strong female character, especially in Indian films. It's got balance. Well balanced. Not really. Oh! Okay. Not a very good sword, after all.
भल्लल देव से टकराना है तो एक नहीं 10 सांड बुलाने पड़ेंगे.
What happened to his arm? For being a CGI bull, not bad. Huh. He's silent like a cat. Not bad as well for being a CGI snake. Wasn't it evening before?
मेरा नाम शिवा है. अंबोली गांव से आया हूँ.
And now it looks like to be morning. The sun is shining all of a sudden. What a girl. Indeed, she's got something. This is the so-called foreplay. He's given her a total different look. You don't hit a woman. Well, crazy man. Now, Bãhubali saves the day, or the statue. Better said. He does the work of 1,000 men. Let's eat something. I watched Story. The movie is pretty long. Indeed it is. Alright, I have no idea what this specific scene has got to do with the main content, the main subject of the film. But anyway, we are in the movie again. Oh, and this is a snack in between the lunch and dinner, and I need my lunch in between.
काल के रणनीति नहीं मानते, उनकी दरिंदगी हमारी सोच से परे.
They look like orcs.
खेत में सांड घुस जाए या
Half orcs, half
दोनों को
caveman. I still don't get it. Is he the same Bãhubali, or is this
वो कल रणभूमि में क्या झंडे गाड़ेगा?
his predecessor
और बलवान करो.
or his father? Maybe.
चालाकी नहीं.
It's again very confusing.
देवी माँ की प्यास बुझाने के लिए एक निर्बल की बलि क्यों? मेरा उमड़ता हुआ रक्त समर्पित है.
Wise words. Where is the need to sacrifice another being? Krachurar. Man, you're ugly. How does that work? Oh. Got it. The meaning of this. They can fly. Sometimes it appears to be some unfinished sequences, CGI sequences here and there. What the hell is he doing? Is he crazy? Whoa. Impaled. A little bit of motivation is everything you need sometimes. This cutting tool works for sure. Impressive. Well, this dude is also very strong.
जाना चाहिए.
Dead. someone is very disappointed. This doesn't make him
वो है ना राजा,
the right ruler.
लेकिन जो किसी एक के भी प्राण बचा ले वो देवता है।
If you save one life, you will be called by the god. So this is why they set up to kill Bãhubali, the baby. I still don't get it where we are here. This is the past. With a grown-up Bãhubali, the savior is no more. The first Bãhubali wasn't him, obviously,
वो नीच
logically, and oh, now I get it. So Katapali killed the first Bãhubali. Whose son is he? It's again, I'm very confused. I know now that there were two Bãhubalis. The first one has been killed. Part 2 coming in 2016. Yes, it's... Wow, my hair! Look at that! Anyways, give me the chance to say some words, some thoughts. It's a very long film for its subject. I would have not even cut this film. I would have condensed the script at a max of 2 hours. Maximum, not beyond that. I believe even a running time between 1 hour and a half and 2 hours would have been enough to tell the story. 2 hours, over 2 hours, and even nearly 3 hours is just too long. There are many films, or a few films, which are able to carry the subject on a very entertaining way throughout 3 hours. For instance, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, just to name a few. The story is intriguing enough, but again, not enough to justify a film of almost 3 hours. The performances are okay. The main character delivers, although it can't be established a connection which allows me to relate with the character in any way or form. Actually, none of the characters do accomplish that, except maybe for the Katapa character. Actually, it's the only character to whom I could feel empathy for his inner struggle, his human inner conflicts, his remorse, his guilt feelings. In fact, to me, it's the one and only truly well-written character of the entire movie. A little bit closer to the more three-dimensional character of Katapa comes the character of Avantika, getting me to kind of relate with her issue. Unfortunately, her character does lose her importance for the character and the story. In regards to all other characters portrayed in a rather two-dimensional way, maybe this is normal in Indian filmmaking. I'm used to watch American films or European films more American films than European films, and American films do that better. They truly are able to connect the audience with the character and the story, getting the audience to get invested in the story and in the characters. This is how it should be and how it works. The film has got plenty of action scenes, great looking ones, especially the fight scenes and battle scenes are well delivered. In regards to the visual effects, there are a few which look pretty convincing and a lot which do not, unfortunately, look very convincing. They look pretty cheap, I have to say, considering the amount of money they spent for these effects. The music sounds good, and I'm mainly talking about the musical score, not the songs. They actually did drag me off the movie. Obviously, these songs and dancing scenes are kind of a tradition in Indian filmmaking. I'm aware of that. Dramaturgical speaking though, these kind of scenes do feel out of place and do slow down the film, at least from my perspective. I'm mixed about the music. In some scenes, the music sounds great and epic, very symphonic and cinematic, and somewhere else, in other scenes, not that overwhelming, not that engaging, not to mention fitting to a scene. It sounds like a copy and paste music onto a scene. Having hands the feeling the music doesn't fit indeed into the scene we see, into the visuals. The editing looks okay. There is nothing to complain really about the editing. Everything seems to have its fluidity and continuity. The production design looks fairly amazing, as so impressive. The same applies to the cinematography. All the scenes are well shot, except maybe for those shots involving visual effects. The director delivered a great job for pulling off this kind of film. Not in every and each scene the direction feels right or looks right. The intention though to deliver something great is certainly there. Is it a movie I would watch again or more times? No, because it's not entertaining enough for me. If it's for you, that's great. But for me, the film isn't that entertaining, isn't that engaging, isn't that connecting, and I love historic films such as Gladiator, Ben-Hur, the Bible, King of Kings, love them. But in regards to this film, I had my difficulties to get into it the way I should have. All the visual effects in the movie cost nearly $13 million. It's true that filmmaking is no easy job, especially when it comes to make a film of a high and grand grandeur. But the director, S.S. Rajamouli, has proven that nothing is impossible of Indian filmmakers, provided that they have the technology, actors, and of course a story that can make a film work. Bãhubali The Beginning is a perfect example of this thing. The film took almost 3 years to make, and the name Bãhubali means the one with strong arms. The film's current domestic success almost makes international revenues irrelevant, but the sheer scale and grandeur of the storytelling could be enough to attract a wider mainstream international crowd. Audiences might be disconcerted by a tone that veers between the sincerity of Exodus gods and kings and the cheesiness of the Scorpion King. Did you know that for the brutal warriors of Kalakeya, Madhan Karki created a language called Kilikili or Kiliki with 748 words and 40 grammar rules, said to be the first fictitious language to be created for an Indian film character. This language is heard in all versions of the film, regardless of the dubbing of older dialogue. In this language, basic words were first made up and opposites were represented by word reversals. For example, me was min and you was nim. The language with 100 words was called click to highlight its simplicity. And what are your thoughts? Did you like this film? Did you love this film or dislike it? You are enabled to express your mind and feelings below. Alright, I'm gonna ending it here. If you are interested in a full review plus insights of this film, you can find it on Patreon. Thank you all for taking the time to watch this with me. If you like this video and its content, you just thumbs up. And if you got more of these you want me to get through with you, you may send me your suggestions this way. If you like to engage my joyful yet time-consuming work here and to push the channel forward in terms of some financial freedom, better equipment and editing tools, I would very much welcome you in the Patreon Brotherhood anytime. Right, Robbo?
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
Feel free to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Stay tuned, go beyond, and you are going to see me once again next time. Keep well. Hello you, hello you, hello you, hello you, hello you. I'm Lawrence and well hello to you. I'm Lawrence and I welcome you to this pretty modest channel, provided that they have the technology, actors and of course a story that can make a film work. By the way, audiences might be disconcerted. Audiences might be disconcerted by a tone that veers between the sincerity of Exodus, gods of kings. Did you know that for the brutal warriors of Kalakeya, Madhan Karki created a language called Kilikili or Kiliki? The director has created a sweeping, breathless yarn filled with marketable ingredients. CGI appears in the low played by a female child who is rescued my God. Determined to reach a slippery mountain. How do you pronounce a mountain? Mountain. Pummeled by ferocious When he finally does, he finds himself drawn to feisty, featuring a mountain plummet to escape an oncoming avalanche. Avalanche? How do you speak? How do you pronounce this?
Avalanche.
Avalanche! I got it this time!